So I just finished City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare a few days ago, and I know that I'm very late to read it, but because I had bought the previous books in this paperback edition, so I had to wait to buy City of Lost Souls in this size and everything too, because I'm crazy like that. And so this one that I read was published by Walker Books earlier this month, and it has 542 pages. City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare is the 5th book in the Mortal Instruments. In this one, Jace has disappeared. Everyone thinks that Sebastian kidnapped him. But then Jace and Sebastian show up at Clary's house, and Jace tells her that he wants her to come with them. And so she comes with them to find out what they're planning. So she is with Jace and Sebastian, traveling around in different countries and while everyone else are back in New York, trying to figure out how to save Jace and defeat Sebastian while dealing with their own problems. And City of Bones, the first book, was really amazing. And then City of Ashes, Glass and Fallen Angels were very good, but not as good. And so I wasn't expecting that much from this one. But I read City of Lost Souls and it was like BAM! And it was amazing. I loved it. It was so great. Even though I know that Jace wasn't himself and Sebastian had kind of done something to him, so that Sebastian had done something to him, but I kind of liked their relationship, and when they were friends, and Jace was still kind of funny, and even though he wasn't his normal self, and I like his normal self much better, but I liked their relationship. And before Sebastian started acting like a psycho again and everything, I kind of liked him. Like, he said that killing Max was an accident, and that he wasn't like Valentine, and that he wanted Clary to accept him and everything. That made me kind of like him, and I felt so bad about it. Like, I shouldn't like him. He's the villain. He's evil. He's part demon. But then, of course, I realized that he wasn't a very good person in the end. And also, one of the most heartbreaking moments was Magnus and Alex breakup. It was, oh my god. I started crying because they weren't fighting, but Alec wasn't feeling very good, and so throughout the whole book. So I always thought that in the end of the book they're going to talk and it's gonna be okay and everything will go back to being amazing with them again. And then I thought that Magnus was gonna die when in the war, so I was really sad. And then he lived and I was extremely happy, and then he broke up with Alec and I was even more devastated than I was when I thought he was gonna die. I mean, oh my god, they can't break up. They're one of the best couples in the series, and I really hope that they get back together in the last book, and if they don't, I'm going to be very devastated and I'm not going to be happy at all. So I really hope they fix it, and that everything will go back to being good with them. Yeah. And once again, Simon is amazing. I've loved him from the beginning, and he and his comments, and he's so funny. And I remember in the first book when he like startled Clary and Jocelyn at the beginning, was showing up at their door, and one of them is like, Jesus Christ or something, and he's like, no, it's just Simon, but I've been told I resemble him or something like that, and I just fell in love with him. And he was so funny, especially when he said something about that Jocelyn had no problem with him sleeping in Claire's bed, so she must think that something about a goldfish, and that he wasn't a threat for Jocelyn, that she was sure that they weren't gonna do anything, and it was so funny. And he made me laugh so many times, and he's just amazing. And one thing I was thinking about, like Maureen had become a vampire, and I don't know, did we get to know that in the previous book? Because I don't remember it. I remember Simon biting her, but I don't remember anything about her becoming a vampire. But obviously she is, and that she killed Camille, and now she is the leader of the New York or Manhattan clan or whatever they are. And is that going to have anything to do with the last book? Because it kind of it was like, yeah, I killed her, now I'm the leader, boom boom boom, and then the end of the chapter. So, and then they didn't say anything about it again, so I'm kind of curious to know if that's going to have anything to do with anything, or if it was just to get rid of Camille or something, but I don't think so. So yeah, the book was amazing. It was a great surprise, and I wish I wouldn't have had to wait months to read it. And I really don't want to wait till 2014 to read the next book, but obviously I'll have to, which I'm not very happy about, but at least we'll have a Clockwork Princess next year, so it's something. And everything was great. I really like Jordan and Maya, and they're a great couple, even though I'm a little hesitant that Maya spent so much time hating him and then she just kinda forgot about it. But I guess we'll see what happens. So that's my first book review, and like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye!